Good day, my dear students. I am Teacher Angel, and for today, we will gonna talk another set of discussion. Are you all ready? Very good. It's nice to hear that all of you are interested in regards with identifying our topic for today. So class, our topic for today, it is all about folk literature. Are you all familiar with folk literature? Right. So it's nice to hear that all of you has an idea what is folk literature all about. So let's first meet our reporters or our teachers for today. For today, we will gonna talk about what is folk literature and its type. So basically, we're gonna focus what is an epic. Okay, so but before that, let's identify our teachers for today. Our first teacher is yours truly, Teacher Angel Alvarado. The second teacher, we have Teacher Angeline Baclayon or Teacher Angeline. Our third teacher, we have Miss Riza May Pancho or Teacher Riza. And our fourth teacher, we have Miss Rocky May Buak or Teacher Rocky. So right now, we're gonna identify or we're gonna start our topic. Alright, so right now, let's identify what is folk literature. Class, when we talk about folk literature, it is also called as folklore or oral tradition. So it means traditional knowledge and beliefs of cultures having no written language. So basically, when we talk about folk literature, it is presented and no written language. So it means there is no specific language being used. So oral tradition is the cultural knowledge and the information that has been passed down through speech from one generation to the next generation. So it is one of the ways on how the people before communicate with each other. So again, oral tradition can also referred to as a mode of communication before. Why? It is, again, there is no specific language being used, and it talks about the cultures of individuals before. So folk literature, it helps human the needs to explain the mysteries of natural world, the need to articulate the fears and dreams, and also the need to impose order in the apparent random, even chaotic nature of life, and also the need to entertain ourselves and each other. So that was some of the importance or benefits of folk literature in our life. The last one I've mentioned a while ago, it keeps us entertained. It's because folk literature, it includes myth, epics, long stories that keeps ourselves or our minds interested in that specific literature. Since I've mentioned a while ago that folk literature, it is also known as folklore, so it is usually doesn't have a single identifiable author. So also it begins with oral tradition, not written down, so there are maybe many different versions. And basically, folk literature, at least some part of the story is unrealistic or not true, and usually it has a good guy and bad guys as the characters, and usually set in the past long ago or once upon a time. So that's one of the easiest way and how we identify what is folk literature. And also, again, folk literature, these are the stories passed down from generation to generation. And most of the time, the authors are unknown. And folk literature class, it includes myth, tall tales, folk tales, and epics. And right now, we will identify one of this folk literature, and it is called as correct. We will gonna identify what is an epic. Since we already identified what is folk literature all about, how it affects our daily lives, right now we will gonna identify what is an epic. Are you all ready, my dear students? Very good. So when we talk about epic are long stories of human adventure and heroism recounted in many episodes, often in a verse. So basically, when we talked about an epic, the specific character, it is somewhat like a hero or heroism character, and basically it is a long story, not like a short story. It has some episode or different verses, so basically it is a very long kind of folk literature. And epics are grounded in mythology, and their characters can be both human and divine. So when we talked about epic, the characters of this folk literature, not only human but also divine. And however, when we talked about epics, the hero is always human. So even though the characters of epics, it includes human and divine, basically the hero is always human, correct? So because of their length and complexity, epics are suitable for students in high school or college. So since I've mentioned a while ago that when we talked about epic, it is a kind of a long story, usually in an episode, or that has an episode or written in a verse form. Basically it doesn't apply for elementary students. It's applicable for high school students or college students that has a longer idea in regards with identifying what is an epic, and also they have the much higher in regards with grasping the knowledge or what is the epic all about. As suitable for high school students or college students is because epic is a long stories, and basically it's not applicable for elementary students because elementary students can only grasp knowledge for the short stories. And when we talked about long stories, it's good for again high school and college students. They have a wider knowledge or wider perspectives in regards with understanding what is an epic all about. So when we talk about an epic, again, it is considered as a lengthy narrative poem that recounts heroic deeds and adventure, and often embodying cultural and historical significance. So these grand tales are considered as typically feature larger than life characters facing challenges reflecting the values and beliefs of a society. So epic, it is more on identifying the true to life happenings in our society. And also, epics like Homer's Iliad and Odyssey showcases themes of heroism, destiny, and human condition. So again, Iliad and Odyssey, it is one of the example of an epic. Okay, and also they often involves divine intervention, mythical creatures, and epic journeys. So that is short definition on how we identify what is an epic. And basically, epics serves not only as entertainment, but also vehicles or a way for preserving cultural heritage. So one of the positive or one of the importance of an epic, it preserves our cultural heritage, wherein we need to pass that one from generation to the next generation. And also it conveys moral lessons, making them enduring literary forms across diverse cultures and periods. So that is an epic all about. So right now, let's welcome our next teacher for them to identify or to dig deeper what is an epic for you to understand clearly. Let's welcome Teacher Angeline Baclayan, or Teacher Angeline.